So on this channel I reviewed so much different types of technology, it's unbelievable. Everything from headphones to hi-fi systems to speakers, TVs, gaming attire, components. And I never thought I would review something that we're going to be going through today. As you can see from the title, yes, that is exactly what we're reviewing. So when I received an email from a company called OneTwoFit, as soon as I saw the company name, I assumed they're a fitness company. They're going to be selling fitness attire and all that sort of stuff. And yes, there is a lot of technology that goes into fitness equipment. But when I read the word treadmill, that's when I started thinking, what the hell are they trying to get at here? Because obviously I hadn't finished reading the email. In my eyes, I just thought, a great, gigantic, bloody treadmill that's going to be sitting in my living room and my wife's going to kill me. Not exactly. So you can see the box behind me. It weighs about 45 kilos. It's not exactly that heavy. Treadmills can be a lot heavier, but at first, I was a little bit skeptical because treadmill, you know, what's it to talk about? You press the button, you run, you stop. Well, this one's a tad different. So as you can see, it's in a flat pack box, and 9 times out of 10 you see the treadmills in your personal gyms. They come with TVs and all this sort of stuff. They're huge, gigantic. Not this one. So what we're going to be doing is, I'm actually going to unbox the entire thing in my living room. Well, I'd say unbox it. I'm going to unbox it, actually manage to lift it, get it onto the floor, and I'm going to show you exactly how it's built. So why don't we do that now? I am going to do a little bit of a time lapse because it is quite heavy, so it might take me a little while, but just bear with me. Now this is what I mean. This is a treadmill that comes in this box. There's no extra boxes and there's no extra components. This is literally it. This is all we get. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to do a time lapse and I'm going to zoom in certain parts so you can see, and then we're going to get it all set up. But just think about it. The entire treadmill and all components are in this single box. Just think about that. Mind, just before we go any further, just remember I'm doing this on my own, but this should always be done by at least 2 people because it does weigh around 45 kilos. So that's definitely something to take in consideration. Don't follow my bad example. So first of all, I just want to show you this. So this is all we get for the accessories. So you get a small little tub here of lubricant. So this is just for the bolts and nuts or anything that's starting to go loose. We also get a large, I believe this is a size 6 Allen key. And we also get a very small power adapter. That's all we get because that's all we need. First of all, we can see the colour we've got going on here. So they went for more of a dark mahogany wood, which I do like. And also just remember that there is safety stickers all over this thing telling you everything you do and don't do, especially when it comes to the rollers. Same on this side. Now we're going to come back to the screen in a second because that's going to be a little bit more exciting. So we have the logo going on here, which I believe has got some security tape on it. So I'm going to... Ooh. And there we go, there's their beautiful logo. That's the OneTwoFit, and that looks absolutely incredible. So, quite a few other things. So, it's flat packed at the moment, as you can see. That's the base, and then there's the board with all the electrics and everything. I'll go through all that when we actually get this set up, but it says in the instructions that all you need to do is grab this handle and lift. As you can see, that's extremely safe. That's extremely stiff because of several reasons. So, I try and get the camera down here. So, here's obviously the hydraulic arms. This is what actually is going to propel the tripod to stand up. As we can tell, we have more safety notices. Now, inside here is a little lip. So, if I flick that out, we can see this lip is now sticking out. So that's unlocked. If I go to this side, and it should just be underneath there as well. There we go, that's unlocked too. So this allows this to move that little bit higher, but there's a few other ones to know for. So, them 2 clips unlock the base of this part, but then we also have some down here like that. These lock the hydraulic arms down here. The ability to lock these really is a huge safety thing as well. So find the other one, and there we go. Right, so that's all unlocked. Now let's have a look. See, so if I grab one of these arms and lift up, that moves that up that way. So as you can see, them arms down here have now locked out. So what I can do is do that. That locks it into place, and that locks it into place. So if I try and pull that down, it's going nowhere. But we can't really use a treadmill when it's like this, can we? So, like I said, if we pull this up, lock that in place, and then what we can do with these ones is lock that in place, and we can lock that one in place. Now, that's going nowhere, no matter what. The hydraulic alarms are locked in. Now to the display. Now let's see if this has got a... I'm hoping this has a screen protector on, because this is going to be extremely satisfying if so. There. Oh no. Oh no. But we can save it again, we can save it again. There we go. Happy days. So we can bin that, yeet that away. And here we have it. So we have this very long display going all the way across here, all LCD display. And then we have some more of the mahogany wood going on here with a lot more other features. So before I get this plugged in, we'll go through some of them, and we'll just start from there and go from here. So one of the most important things on a treadmill is the emergency stop. So as we said, press this switch for an emergency stop. If you do have any issues, all you need to do is press this down, and that springs down. When we actually start this up, I'll explain everything from there as well. And then it clicks back in. So like I said, they've kind of went for a more dark wood or mahogany flavour going on here. And then on this point we do have a little rubber seal, which probably would be for the likes of a phone or anything like that you're going to use for that. So we do, either side of here, we do have some speaker grills as well. So it does have integrated speakers. So when you're listening, you know, when you're doing your running activities and all that, you have them there. So you can actually listen to music, allows you to concentrate that a little bit easier. So with the speakers, you do get your simple volume control buttons, your play and pause, as well as your skipping the songs. So that does come with this. And then you have your basic treadmill needs. So we have the speed down, speed up, start, stop and pause. And then we also have some integrated speed settings as well. So 3, 6, 9 and 12 kilometers an hour. So it does help out there. On the arms themselves, as you can see, they're more of a matte, but you do have the silver strips going on here. These are for your pulse and heart rate. So while you're running, if you grab onto these, they can actually take your heart rate, which is really good to see. Now I'm going to get this plugged in, and I'm going to pretty much show you what it's like when it's all set up. So I've just got it plugged in, but I just want to show you a few things down here. So I know it's a little bit dark, hard to see, but here is where the main power outlet is, and then you also have your on-off switch. But just to the right here, let's see if I can get a good angle of this. So just to the right there, as you can see, there is also a critical breakdown reset. So if there's a breaker that goes bad or anything to do with the fuses, you can use that button there and it'll actually pop out. And then if you need to, you can click it in and reset it, as well as the on-off switch. So this is what the treadmill looks like when it's turned on. Like I said, full LCD screen, so everything from your steps, calories and speed. You have your distance that you did run, total of steps, the max time and also your speed. So if I click on start, 3, 2, 1, really nice little displays there going on. And then obviously we're at 1 kilometer an hour, so that's pretty much, well, is it 1? Yeah, 1 kilometer an hour. So as we can see, I'm running, well, let's say I'm walking very, very slow. But like I said, when it comes to the 3, 6, 9 and 12, if I click on 3 right there, so the speed's starting to now go up to 3 kilometers an hour, which is roughly a brisk walk. And you know what, it feels really comfortable actually. It's weird, I know the ones that you get, say, you get in a gym, or you know, they're 10s, 15, 20, thousands, so they're going to be the most secure things in the world. But have one in your house like this is really cool. I have to admit, it was easy to set up. There wasn't any parts I needed to connect. All I needed to do was get out the box. Obviously, like I said, please use more than one person because it's safety related. They're about 45 kilos. But you don't need to have this up 24/7. If you do, then fair enough. Obviously, you can do so, but you can fold this down. It's got wheels on the back near the battery part, with the heaviest part. So you can just wheel this around your area, your house, or anything like that. So I'm going to stop that. So it really is good. So I'm just going to go for the emergency stop, see how that works, just to show you how safe it actually is. So I'm going to click on 6. I'm going to stand on the sides just so I don't get my feet caught. I'm going to click on 6. That's going to start going. As we can see, it's getting faster and faster. If I go to 9, it gets even faster. And then obviously 12. 12 is going to be at its max speed. As we can hear, it's very loud, but if I'm about to have an accident, there we go. That took about 3 seconds to turn down. As we can see, everything's now went blank and it is now alarming. So this cannot be started again until I put the emergency stop back up. And there we go, we're back to normal. And then we can just start our exercise and we are good to go. So it is extremely, extremely safe, like I said. But same with the heart rate, we'll do that one now. So I'll quickly start this on a low one and we'll do the heart rate, which is from the handrails going on here, which is really good to see. So we have a look at that. If I grab onto the handrail like that, not sure if it takes 2 hands, give me a second. So yes, it does need 2 hands, like I said, but as you can see there, 92 pulse, which isn't too bad. It is very warm in here, and I have been doing a little bit on the treadmill, so it's going to be a little bit raised. But as you can see, I'm going very slow, so it is marking my steps as well. So even if you don't want this as, say, a running treadmill, like, you know, a lot of people don't like running. If you just want to use this as a step counter, then that's also brilliant. You're still physically getting your exercise, but going to the gym is quite a controlling type of thing. It's one of those environments where it can be very tricky for people that aren't used to gyms, me myself included. I'm military, so I'm pretty much everywhere I go to a base or anything, there's gyms all around me. But for a lot of people, gyms aren't the most comfortable of areas because they're not used to going to them day in, day out. But I have to admit, something like this is going to benefit you massively in the long run, especially when it's coming to January. You know what it's like. New Year's resolutions. I'm going to talk while I'm actually walking on this thing, so it's actually quite interesting. Get my steps up while talking to you guys. But I have to admit, going to the gym isn't the easiest of places to go. You know, a lot of people are used to them, so they go to them every day, every week, and they understand the gym experience, but a lot of people don't have the courage to go there for some reason that I may not know. So this can be the best way, I suppose, to allow you to get fit in the comfort of your own home, studio, area. Or if you just want somewhere to run, you don't like running outside, so you just want somewhere to connect, and this is pretty much the perfect place you can do it. It has everything you need. You know, you've got all your music set up as well, so if you want to connect either your phone, a USB, or the aux cable, which I totally forgot to say, they also supply one of them. So this is a retractable aux cable, 3.5mm either side, so that plugs into the back. I'll show you in just a second. That plugs into the back of the treadmill itself. So I have to admit, that is really cool. Allows you to listen to your own music. If you don't want to use it through headphones, you can just blast it through the speakers that are integrated into the actual. They've thought of everything, and my own personal thing is roughly around the safety aspects. You know, if the safety aspects are there, then I've got no reason why to believe in this product. You know, they've got signs everywhere regarding the hydraulic arms. They've got things everywhere to do with emergency stop, how to use it. The manual is 1.5 miles thick, so that's also something to consider as well. But I have to admit, this really is an amazing product. So I know it was a little bit weird for me to all of a sudden come out and be, by the way, we're reviewing a treadmill, but like I said, this channel is based around gadgets, technology. Now this is a great piece of technology, because yes, it's a treadmill, but it allows us to fold it down. It's easy accessible. It doesn't weigh a lot, but like I said, if you are going to use it or lift it or move it around, definitely a 2-man lift. It's going to be safer for yourself as well, because the battery side of this is the heavy end, and it is heavy. But I have to admit, I like everything about it. Obviously, like I was saying, when it comes to going to the gym and all that, if you can't get to a gym or you're uncomfortable with gyms, this is going to be your new best friend. Like I said, gym equipment isn't exactly the cheapest, but the deals they have on their website at the moment, you have to go check them out. They're incredible. This is going to be the new turning point of my place, because I used to enjoy running, but because of an injury, I can't do it at the moment. But this is going to allow me to start off on a slow pace and actually work from my own home, allowing my rehabilitation to get 10 times better. So if you are in the market at all for looking at any form of treadmill or working out equipment, go down the links in the description. There's a link there dedicated to the OneTwoFit website. They have some amazing deals going on, so I really do suggest you go have a look. And if your New Year's resolution this year is to get fitter, start running more, maybe you go down the links in the description as well and check this out, because you will not regret it. This really is phenomenal. It has everything you need, and like I said, it's You click 4 little clips in and out, and it unlocks or locks. It's got wheels on the back of the battery base, so you can just wheel it around your area if you want to change places. You don't have to have a huge amount of time to move this around. It really is simple. So thanks very much for watching, guys. If you are interested in going to check out any of their other stuff, please check the links in the description. You'll be able to find it all there.